Alright, so I'm here in Faro, Pennsylvania, and I was able to back this up into the hole with no problems. Had plenty of space, but I do understand why they're always saying like flatbedders can't back. It's because we don't get practice. This is my third, I'm on the third week right now, and this is only the second time I had to back up into the hole. Most of the times I do pull-throughs. Most of the times it's just pull-throughs. I just don't get the practice that someone in a reefer unit would get. I feel like every load they have to back up, but not with flatbed. So that's why. I mean, you have to get it though. Eventually, I have to be good at backing, but I just don't back that often. Just don't back that often. This guy over here is making it look easy getting into the hole, but he had a slightly easier spot because he can straight line back further. I had like this fence. You don't see it on the video, but the fence curves in this way. So, but doesn't matter. I got it in. I got it in the hole. I got to my delivery a little early. It's always a good feeling, Actually, I got here like about an hour early because I'm the 10:30 and I got here around 9:30. But hey, I'd rather get here early than get here late. Today's getting off to a good start. Thinking about going down to make my way to Springfield before I drop this load off, because this load's not due till Monday, and it's Saturday now, and the whole run is about like a little over 800 miles, 900 miles. So yeah, I got time to go to Springfield. I gotta go down there. I got some Amazon packages that I had sent to the Springfield location. I gotta pick that up, which includes my ladder. I have like a hard hat that I got delivered there, and I got new headphones, new headset. I got one of those bone conduction headsets with the microphone. I got that sent to Springfield. I thought I was going to be going through Springfield like slightly sooner than I did, but that's all right. That's all right. So I'm glad this is like a more somewhat laid back load. I'll do about 500 miles today, then I got three to do tomorrow to Springfield. But because I'm going to Springfield, it adds a little extra miles to it. So when I leave Springfield very early Monday morning, I'll have like 200 extra miles or whatever to do. Almost that, maybe a little under that, but yeah, we'll see. Right now I gotta do tarping. I looked at this guy over here with his tarp, took like 5 minutes. Man, but not these. We're using the old school tarps, old fashioned, do it by hand tarps. But that's all right. It's back in Springfield today, and I have a delivery about 150 miles from here tomorrow in Kansas. So I figured I'd just stop here for the night, relax, get some work done. I also had to buy like 2 tarps because I ended up losing 2 tarps. I don't know if I already talked about it on here, but yeah, my tarp rack had popped open, broke, the latch broke, and I ended up losing 2 tarps. So I had to buy like 2 extra tarps. I carry 5 tarps in total, which is 2 wood tarps, 2 steel tarps, and 1 smoke tarp. And I ended up losing a wood tarp and a steel tarp. So I had to buy 2 of those. I ended up trading in some of the ratchet binders for snap binders, because I like using snap binders so much quicker, easier. You just have to know how to use them, because if you don't, you'll get messed up easily. But so I ended up getting those. I kept some of my stuff. I kept most of my ratchet binders. I just traded in 3 for 3 snap binders. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Campus Inn, stay there for the night, This has been like my first time out of the truck, sleeping out of the truck since I started over 3 weeks ago. So I'm in my 4th week right now. So I figured I'd treat myself for the night, get a room at Campus Inn. Right now I'm getting a truck washed for the first time since I first got it. The thing was like completely dirty. I figured, hey, get it washed like once a month at least, just to take care of it. Went through some like storms. Who knows? Hopefully I can keep it clean for a little bit. But all it takes is one snowstorm to go through, and then the whole thing is dirty again. But yeah, that's the state of things right now. Tomorrow I have. I went to the mailroom earlier because I had some Amazon packages sent to the Springfield location, but it's a Sunday right now, so they're closed. So I'm gonna head over there tomorrow morning before I leave. Like, they open at 7, so I'll pick that up, get my stuff, and then get out of here. Do my delivery, and that'll be that. So, peace. I figured I'd do some useful information for you flatbedders out there. Some word of advice. When I lost my, when I was talking about that broken latch that came off, it's this. They have like a little, it comes with like a little latch that you could turn, and you think it's locked, but it was locked, and then the damn thing had broke off. At one point, like it would turn itself like after a whole bunch of like bumps and just fly open. So I would have like a carabiner on the latch, and then that was good for like a while, and then the complete latch had broke off. So how I do it now is that what I do is, let's put this to the side. Alright, so I have like three ways to, three fail safes to keep this thing from just flying open. First is this rope in here, which is like keeping it. Let's open this up. Well, obviously the first steps are, I have 2 different bungees that are holding this down. These bungees alone are just gonna keep this from opening up. I haven't had any issues since I've been using these bungees. This keeps it from open, no matter how big the bumps are. These bungees will keep it down. So that's the main thing. But then the other thing I have, just in case something happens, I have 2 different bungees. So one goes bad, then there's the other bungee to keep it going. I guess everybody has different methods for keeping their rack closed, but you have to do something other than rely on the latch that it comes with. And this is just my method. And the other fail safe is that this rope, this scrap in here, I tied a knot in it, and then I keep this door. When I keep the door locked and closed, this rack isn't going anywhere just from that alone. This rope alone keeps it from popping open. But then I have these 2 bungees as like a fail safe, because this thing had popped right open when I was relying on the latch alone. And then I wound up losing two tarps in there. Another thing that I had brought when I was talking about this, I'm filming this video like after, way after I had filmed the other video that you saw about me talking about picking up my ladder. But yeah, if you're in flatbed, that's the new tarp that I had to buy that I never used yet. And also this is the other new tarp that I got, haven't used it yet, out of Springfield. And this is the ladder that I brought, one of these collapsible ladders, which is, I feel like I've used it ever since I brought this ladder. You pretty much used it at every job that I've done since getting the ladder. So if you're in flatbed, I noticed a lot of flatbedders will have like the collapsible, what do they call the step ladders? They look like a big, you open them up, and then I've seen a bunch of those like scrap. Somehow they had like a little rack on the outside of their header board, their header rack. And that's the cheap. Those ladders are cheaper, and they're good ladders. I just like this ladder because it's about I think this is a 12-foot ladder in total. so I can get to pretty much the top of my load when it's like all the way up. And I've been using it for putting on edge protectors and doing various other things of getting on top of the load. My trainer didn't have a ladder, and then we wound up just climbing, doing a whole lot of climbing. But I'm like, why not just make the job easier, you know, and get yourself a ladder. Work smarter, not harder. And you put this back up in there. So yeah, now I got the rack is all, it's good to go. I got 3 different fail safes, so that this thing does not just pop open and I lose a tarp, which is not, I mean, it's costly, but it's also very dangerous if one of these things pops out, you know. I mean, the cost is like the least of the problems, really. So I put these 2 bungees on there as well. You can't just rely on the latch that it comes with, because that thing will break open. You know, it's not I don't know, maybe I got a faulty latch or something. I don't know. I just wouldn't trust it. In the future, I was gonna have them like fix the latch or whatever, but I just didn't want to like waste time at, you know, more time in Springfield getting something like that fixed. You know, especially when I had like a workaround for it. So yeah, I got the ladder. I also got this extension pole, which has come in handy a bunch of times for belly scraps. So I recommend getting yourself a ladder, getting yourself an extension pole. This extension pole comes out, you know, and it's long enough to reach from edge to edge of the flatbed, so I can run the belly scraps through. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching my video, and peace!